What's up guys, it's Salima and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So I am so excited for today's video, you guys. Last week we talked a little bit about some controversial Christian topics and it was really fun for you guys to see that side of me. Today though, we are going to be talking a little bit about something I've been thinking about in this last week. I am so sorry. I film right under my window for the natural lighting and the sun is like piercing my eyes. So if I'm like, oh wait, hang on. It's been covered by a cloud now, that's good. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to be talking a little bit about something that I have been pondering on and thinking about and just kind of trying to find the right moment to talk about it. So this is a bit of a girl talk video. I wanted us to kind of see it as like an older sister giving you guys advice, giving you guys some big sis advice on modesty. So today we're going to be talking modesty. I've been thinking a lot recently about the verse, your body is a temple, and how this relates to modesty, not just like healthy eating. So I'm super excited to share with you guys some of my thoughts, some of my tips, and just lots of fun things about this topic. So without further ado, let's get straight on into the video. Just quickly, a little disclaimer. As you guys know, I say this in a lot of my videos when I'm giving advice and things on something. I want you guys to know I do not have this all together. I am not speaking from someone who is perfect, from someone who, like, honestly, this is still something that I'm about to share with you guys that I constantly am reminding myself of and constantly praying about and constantly thinking about and pondering on. This is still something I struggle with to this day. It is not something that, that I find, like, easy to do either. So I want you guys to know, and you should know that in all my videos, I don't have it all together. So yeah, let's get into the points that I have. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is that we all have thoughts such as, I want to dress cute but honor God. Comparing how we look / dress to others on social media. Wanting attention or validation from other people. Feeling not enough. Struggle to care about modesty. And feeling judged by better Christians for what they do and how they dress. Oh my gosh, wait, you can see my puppy right here. This is Simba. Oh, he's come to cuddle. Okay, so we all have those thoughts, but what I want to talk about is that with those thoughts, they all have an underlying factor of insecurity, what other people are doing, so you want to do it, but also honoring God. So I want to talk to you that modesty actually isn't about hiding your body. It's about revealing your heart for God. So when you're dressing or when you are wearing something, it is not about hiding your body. The modesty is actually about when people look at you. Sorry, there's a weird shadow cutting through my face. There we go. When people look at you, are they looking at you and going, oh, she loves Jesus? Or are they looking at you and going, oh, that's odd? Or are they looking at you like and going, I thought she loved Jesus, but like, what? Or are they looking at you and going, she has a really nice body? Let's be real. So all these things we battle with. We want to dress cute, but honor God. And sometimes that can be tricky because what we think is dressing cute is what social media and what we see on the media portray as cute, when really that's very, very immodest a lot of the time. Wanting attention and validation is such a big thing. A lot of girls, especially as teenagers, especially from not even from guys. A lot of people think it is from guys, but honestly, for me growing up, it was validation from the other girls I was hanging out with. I wanted to feel loved and I wanted to feel liked by them. So I would want to dress like them, or I would want to do certain things that they were doing. We have a desire, and it's a human desire. I'm sure boys experience it too. It is a fleshly desire that everyone has to get attention or feel validated by other people. It's just a fact. Everyone is going to go through that. But really the only person that we need validation from is God. A lot of people struggle to care about modesty too. I've found, especially like new Christians as well, like something that everyone struggles to think about is, oh, is this modest? And I've noticed a lot more recently that people don't prioritize modesty as much as they should, because in the Bible it does say to be modest. And so I think it's not like obviously, like, no, I'm not criticizing anyone, but I feel like a lot of people struggle to even think about it. Like, it's not a thought that pops into their head. Whoa, it is so bright here. Sorry, guys. It is not a thought that even pops into their head about, is this modest? Sometimes, not all the time. Like, yeah. I might try moving this along a little bit. Okay, that's better. And feeling judged by better Christians. So, you are not going to wear the same thing a lot of other Christians wear. That's just a fact. Trends and fashion are very, very different now to what they were back a while ago. But there is still a way around it to being modest, and it is so important that if you are further on in your walk and maybe you dress more modestly according to how you think, to what other people do, it is so important that you don't judge others, because everyone is on a journey, and it is so important for people that feel judged. Maybe that's not you feeling judged, maybe they're not actually judging you, maybe that's you feeling challenged by what they're wearing. Maybe you're looking at them and going, oh, they love Jesus, I love Jesus, we look very different right now. Maybe there's something on this, maybe this is something I have to ask God about and learn, and maybe this is something he wants to grow me in. So view it from that point, not a point of view of you're being judged. However, as Christians, we need to not judge others, because the only judge that can do that is God. Okay, so modesty, isn't actually about hiding your body, it's about revealing your heart for God. You want people to see you in public and know that you love Jesus and know that you have a heart for God. So think about that with modesty and how you dress. The next thing we need to do is check our hearts and ask ourselves some questions. So we need to do a bit of a heart check and check our posture of heart and ask ourselves, why do I want people to look at me? Do I want people to look at me and go, she is stunning and has a really good body? Or do I want people to look at me and go, she loves Jesus, she carries joy, she brings life to people's lives, she is funny, she is fun? How do you want people to look at you? Do you want people to look at you in a way that isn't very good, and that, a word I'm not going to say, with what you're wearing that people will often think? Or do you want people to look at you and go, she is someone that would be amazing in a relationship? Or she is someone, like, how do you want people to look at you and be like, she seems lovely? Like, think about that before you get dressed in the morning. Who am I trying to impress? Are you trying to impress, dare I say, a guy? Are you trying to impress your friend group maybe? I knew I was for most of my schooling journey. Or are you trying to impress God? We don't need to try to impress God, by the way. You already impress him. But think about that. Who are you trying to impress, and is that a healthy thing to do? Another question you need to ask yourself is, would I wear this if it was just me and God? So would you wear it if it was you and God? I want to quickly touch on what I mean by, like, what you're wearing. So often it's obviously like really, really short tops, really, really revealing cleavage tops, maybe short pants, short skirts, like where you can like see your bum under them, even like see-through clothing. Again, I'm not judging anyone, this is not me judging, this is just me saying outfit like things that I'm talking about. Often my advice for like outfit dressing practically is, if I have a shorter top on, again, my tops, this isn't a good example, this is oversized, but again, if I'm wearing a shorter top, it only ever goes to here and you don't see any skin, or at least much. I try to not show much skin. You'll see like maybe a little bit of skin, right? But if I'm wearing a shorter, tighter top, I will generally have baggy pants on. So I won't really wear fitted on fitted, because sometimes I feel like that can show just different parts of your body that you don't want on display for everyone to see. Or if I'm wearing like a baggy top, sometimes I'll wear tighter, maybe like pants. So if I'm wearing leggings, for example, I won't wear like a fitted top with them unless I'm going to like the gym. But even then, that's a whole nother thing, isn't it? And then if I'm wearing like tight pants, I'll put, like, if I'm wearing like tight tops, I'll put like baggy pants. Often I won't do like both, because sometimes I just, That's just one of my practical advices. And then also I always do the fingertip test. So growing up, me and my sister, I have an older sister, always got told by our parents, okay, well, as we like grew up to kind of start shopping for ourselves, and as we wanted more shorts and skirts and things like that, because we obviously wore them growing up, and it was mum and dad picked all of our clothes when we were little, they would always say, okay, a good way to test this is if you're standing up, so I'm not standing up right now, and you put your hands down, wherever your fingertips go, your pants should not be higher than your fingertips. Okay, here are some practical tips for modesty, I guess. So the first one is how you personally choose your outfits. So what's your intent? So that's kind of what we touched on a little bit then, is like with the practical, like the fitted shirt with then the baggy pants or things like that. But what is your intent when you're choosing your outfits? Again, checking your heart. Do I want someone to notice me? Is it that you want people to see or notice about you? So how you personally choose them. So what's the intent? Because that's probably not a good intent behind why you're wearing an outfit. Let's just say that. Or is the intent like, I carry and love Jesus, so I want to dress accordingly? And I feel like a lot of people think it means you have to wear like the Amish things, and that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, you can still dress cute and modest. You can still wear crop shirts and be modest. You can still wear cute leggings or cute shorts and be modest. Set boundaries for yourself. So again, that was a boundary that I had set, well, mum and dad had set when we were like growing up. And then that's something that's carried now into my life, and I'll probably carry into my kids' life with the fingertip thing. And just, yeah, setting boundaries for yourself. Would you wear this if you were having a meal with Jesus? Think about that. If Jesus just came into your bedroom, right, would you wear that in front of Jesus? Or would you be like, oh, I shouldn't be wearing this in front of Jesus? Because if you're like, oh, I shouldn't be wearing this in front of Jesus, you're probably not wearing, like you're probably not dressing modesty 9 times out of 10. Who you follow impacts your outfits. And this is something I am so big on. If you are not following people that build up your faith, and I'm not saying to just follow Christians, I follow a bunch of people that aren't Christian as well. But if you're not following at least some people that build up your faith, you're going to start seeing what the other people are wearing and going to be like, oh, I want to wear that. I want to wear that. But the reality is it's okay for them to do that because, well, it's not okay in a way, but like they don't have a faith or a relationship with God. So they don't know any different. You know what I mean? Whereas you have a faith and relationship with God 9 times out of 10. And if you don't, then think about, do you want a relationship with God? So who you follow really impacts what you wear, and what you see them wear often can impact what you'll wear, and then you want to dress the same as them or kind of be the same as them, but really they're not Christian. So there's something there that's different. Just dress to reflect your identity, not your insecurity. If your insecurity is that you don't feel worthy, you don't feel loved, you don't feel seen, you don't feel valued, don't dress according to that. Dress according to your identity, and your identity is that you are a child of God, that you are loved, that you are cherished, that you are joy, that you are fun, that you are worthy, you are his princess. Dress according to that, not your insecurity. Because a lot of the time you'll see people who dress like that. They're insecure. I want to finish on a couple of points and encouragements. So God isn't expecting you to be perfect, and that is not what I'm saying. This is a journey, so it is so important to start small. Don't just think it's going to happen overnight, right? Start small. Maybe start removing some of your shorter tops and replacing them. Replace with cute, oversized, baggy tees or crop shirts that aren't too short. You know what I mean? And worth isn't what you wear. Half the time, I don't even care about what I'm wearing. Like, I do love fashion, so I do. But a lot of the time, like literally right now, I'm in trackies and a t-shirt. Because worth isn't about what you wear. It's about who you are to Jesus. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys really see and hear my heart in this when I'm not trying to attack or criticize anyone. I'm purely just trying to challenge and activate your guys' thinking on this topic, because honestly, God has been challenging me and activating my thinking on this topic. So I was like, often when that happens, I think I should share with my viewers. So I love you guys so much, and just know that you are doing amazing. You are seen, you are loved, and you are valued. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.